Dominance. Yeah, this is my normal operating. Oh, look at that guy with his half helmet on like a prick. Oh, yeah! Don't look at the crack of my arse. Don't do that. Get a proper helmet, idiots. Oh, cluster junction. Oh my god. What's going on in the world of cluster junction? Not much, it seems. Not much at all. Oh, I've still got sticky grips though. The local VFR lover's been spooging on my grips when I'm at work. They're always tacky. I don't like it. Pow! Pow, 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 pow. Safe. That car behind me? I don't think so. Which, by the way, when it comes to ambler gambling, right? Just keep in mind when you're on a bike, when you're heading towards a junction and the lights turn amber, if you got people behind you, right? I wouldn't stop. If you can get through on that amber, go through on the amber. Because so many times I've done a little bit of an amber gambler, only to see the car behind shoot through as well. Which makes me think, right, if I was going to go, right, red light, it's all right, amber, time to brake, right, that guy's going into the back of me. Just keep in mind that the rules are, if it's safe to do so, you should. You probably should. But if you think doing it is going to put, I don't know, some tailgating Mitsubishi in your back tyre, you crack on, mate. You crack on. Road speeds are a whatever. It's a whatever. But if the guy behind you is doing the same speed as you, then yeah, crack on. Go through it. He didn't ask, but he deserved it. I don't know why you've waited so long to cross the fucking road. It's because they're stinky boys. Because it's stinky boys. It's because it's stinky boys, isn't it? Right? I'll admit, when he started going hong 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 hong, I kind of pooed my pants. Well, if you're gonna take 3 fucking years, people taking liberties, aren't they? Oh, outrageous. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Dominance. Oh, I'm getting pretty hot right now. Ooh. Why does my... Oh, there we go. That's because I wasn't pressing it. I was thinking, my back brake feels really, really spongy. I just wafted my foot in the middle of it, in the middle of nothing. Oh. Oh dear. That shows how little I use that back brake. I think I'm pressing it. Am I slowing down? Nah, who knows? Who knows? It's a back brake in it. That is a box and a half, that. Let's have a top box and a top coffin. So you can get your evening's meal and a weekly shop. Or is that my fan? Yep. Oh, god damn, I love this bike. I love it. I love it so much. I can't see me ever wanting to own a different type of sport bike. I mean, there's that thought in the back of my head that goes, power, more power. But I don't know, I wonder how much I'd actually use. Because, I'll be honest with you, I don't really get the best out of this bike. I mean, I tend to use the rev range quite a lot. But in terms of top gear, pinned, Jimmy, that very rarely happens. I don't really throw it around corners at high speeds. Oh, my speedo stopped working again. Bye speedo. Thanks for dropping by. Oh no, there you go. He's having a snooze. He's having a break. He's having a cigarette break. I can see me replacing the Aprilia somewhere along the line. Either getting something more dedicated for off-road or something further into like the ADV bike category. But then, you see, I don't really, for like an adventure bike, I don't see the point, kind of. I mean, unless you're doing that off-road, and ergonomics, I mean, if you take the name out of the equation, right, the whole adventure bike, right, it's just a style of bike. It's not, you get an adventure bike because you're going to go on an adventure. No, it's just a style of bike, right? It just means you're more upright, often with, you know, that bigger front wheel, maybe like a 19 to 21 front-inch front wheel. So it can handle off-road, so light off-road, but it's not, you know, it's not a proper like 250 CRF or whatever it is, dedicated machine. So to get a more venture-style bike, I would still personally want it to be off-road capable at my level, which, as we've all seen, isn't very high. So I couldn't see me going more adventurous, see me going more off-roady. These are technical terms, right? You might want to look them up, Google them afterwards. I'm not gonna explain them now. In my ideal world, I would have 3 motorbikes. I'd have this, something with an off-road bent or focus. I think they're the same thing. And something along the cruiser-ish lines, but I don't know, not full chopper with a big monkey bars on them, whatever, ape hangers, and more maybe Sportster, the Honda Magna, something that's meant to be ridden a little more aggressively. Oh, is that truck still there? What do you fuck? Oh no, it's not. Okay, I'll shut up. I'll shut up. I thought it was. I thought it was the same one. Why are we all stopping? There's more than enough space on this road. Get a fucking move on. Get a grip, people. Get a grip. Get to grips with the dimensions of your motorized vehicle. I mean, I'm pretty like the Cruiser is going to be the last bike of the set, and by then my dick will be pretty shriveled, I reckon. So it'll be fine. If necessary, I'll only take it out in the cold. I can do that. Although, ironically, other Cruiser riders wouldn't know because they don't come out unless the sun's shining. So, yeah, I'd be undercover Cruiser. What am I talking about? Yeah, so 3 bikes. Basically, a sport type bike, preferably my VFR. An off-road machine, not necessarily an adventure bike, but we shall see. We shall see. And a little cruiser for when I want to pretend that I'm hard. I'm gonna shave my head and grow a goatee, pretend that I'm hard.
Ooh, you're hard, showing off.
That's not a specific dig at anyone who has no hair and a goatee. It was just the words "I'm hard," and then Stone Cold Steve Austin popped into my head, and I was like, "Yep, checks out. Yep, the man definitely has a Harley. Probably has a Harley. Got no idea. I've never met the man. Never met him. I like the idea of having the like the summer bike, like a dedicated sport bike, but just for nice warm days when I want to just blat it around. But I don't really want to deal with the compromised ergonomics. So I'm not 100% with the whole green lane situation. Simply because I haven't really done it enough. And most of the time that I have been doing it has been mainly sorting the bike out or breaking down. Yeah, so I want to put some more effort into that, if I can, before I truly make my mind up. I mean, technically, I should have made my mind up before I fucked the seat up. But yeah, 100 quid. I could just rip it all off. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe when I sell it on, the guy's a lanky piece of piss as well. So there's that. It could be a feature. Because as much as I enjoy riding it on normal roads, and when it comes to the commute, if I can't commute on a bike, there's no point owning it in my brain. And it handles the commute perfectly fine. Although given the choice, like this morning, I mean, well, no, that's a lie. This morning wasn't really a choice. I'd not been on the VFR for ages and I fixed it last night, so I wanted to go out on it today. So it wasn't actually a choice. But I have like the keys on the hook next to each other, and I'd be more inclined to reach for the VFR keys unless I know I needed to fill up. I couldn't be arsed, and I know that the Aprilia had fuel in the tank. Currently, I've got a nice amount of fuel in the VFR, and the fuel lights for the Aprilia will be coming on anytime soon. That's because when my bike was overheating with zero coolant in the system, I just went and topped up with a full tank of fuel anyway. That possibly wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done, but that's a long list of things. I think I've done like a list of, no, I have done a list of bikes that I quite like in each category in the past, but 3 bikes is probably where I'd draw the line. There's always going to be, like, the VFR would be like the key I grab the most. So the other 2 bikes are always going to be relatively situational. I don't quite like that. I like to use what I've bought. Right? I don't like garage queens, or I'm not even that overly bothered about keeping it in a pristine condition, as you might be able to tell. I will wash the bikes on a regular basis. I will oil the chain and do the maintenance on a regular basis, but getting a bucket of water and a screwing brush and making sure every tiny piece of the bike is immaculate, I don't really care. I know some people do. That's fine. I've got nothing against those people if they enjoy doing it, and it's nice that people have something they enjoy doing. I'd rather be out on the bike and then just give it a jet wash, personally, myself. It's also a 25-year-old bike that was well used when I bought it, so in no way trying to maintain someone else's dedication and work. Same with the Aprilia. There's a lot of extra little bits that people have done and work and bodge jobs in the past that I can see. So I don't really feel any need to keep it in a pristine condition. Like, as soon as I bought it, new brake pads, oil filter, oil, straight away. As soon as I'm confident the VFR is completely 100% on the road, I'll probably change the thermostat I've got there for the Aprilia, and I'll probably bleed the brakes. Not breed the brakes. Wait, some words are really hard to say if you're an idiot. Yeah, so I'm very much for function over form, right? If it works, I am quite happy. Is he telling the car to go around him, or is he indicating? I don't know what he's doing. Whee! Whoa, that was quite close to the curb, wasn't it? Some would say too close, and to that I say shut up. Maybe they'll teach that on the ROSPA, how to not go too close to the curb. Fucking wankers. Does it sound like I'm getting really bitter about that? Because I probably am. And rightly so, as well. And rightly bloody so.